Hello, this is Daniel Lee. Today I will go over my video presentation of my biology project. My topic was macromolecules in plants. So this is my table of contents: protein, carbohydrate, nucleic acid, and lipid. So you can see I did more than one specific example for each biomolecules. So for this video, I want to focus on one of each because of time concentration, and you can see my book for other examples, but today I want to focus on one of each. So I'll go over protein, and the first specific biomolecule I'll focus on is photoreceptors and is in the second page in this slide. So what does photoreceptor does? Photoreceptor is kind of protein, and it has function of they're able to sense the light. So why is this photoreceptors in plant connected to my theme? Why it is important in plant? What is significance? So before I talk about it, I want to give some specific example. So you can see in the image also here, you can follow me. So during the day, as the sun goes east to west, at the day east to west, the sunflower also shift their faces to east to west. How is this? How they can do it? Is because they are able to sense the light, of course. But so this gives their benefit to their getting warmer as they directly follows their face to sun, and this is important because as they get warmer, now they have ability to attract more pollinators as they get warmer. So this is for sunflower, and what is a more general term for other plants. I highlighted here, you can also read with me. Light signals control plant growth and development by activating plant hormone. So because they can sense the light, now they're activating plant hormone. So plant hormone is also what we learned, also what we cover in biology class. They give their growth to plant, and this is how they connected to my theme there. Next biomolecule we'll go over is carbohydrate. For human, we eat carbohydrate by eating bread, rice, but plants, they have own unique way of producing this is by photosynthesis. From this process, they get glucose, and they can turn glucose to other shape to use as their own function. The specific place I'll go over is starch, amylopectin. You can see here in the second page. So starch. So if plant overall produce their energy, they can consume at the time. They can save it as in form of starch at the root. The amylopectin, my specific example, is consists majority of starch and formed by several glucose, such in shape there. You can read detailed part later. So what is significance? So because now they can store the energy, so they can use it at the also nighttime. What this means is that at nighttime, because you can't produce the more energy at night, you can use from what you have stored from the daytime. Also, the plant can go over their condition from bad weather or bad, let's say, drought. So when they can't, even though they can't produce their energy for a long time, if they have stored much, then they can still live through a certain period of time. That's the significance. Let's go over lipid. From lipid, I learned triacylglycerols, phospholipid, and cotin. And in this video, I want to specifically represent your cotin, because this is really own special uniqueness only in the plant. So cotin is one of the major lipid polymer exists in the plant, and they are main component of the surface lipid. Lipid is like there's plant, and their surface there are layer of lipid on it. So what is this? Their function is to prevent the water loss. They prevent water escaping from the plant. They also prevent from plant pathogens and toxins. So you can think as like plant diseases. Their significance. So this kind of plant lipid decreases as plant matures, plant grows, and there are relatively small amount of surface lipid in the grass. So now let me go over nucleic acid. So as we learned in biology class, there are two classes of nucleic acid, which is DNA and RNA. And DNA was the one who chose one specific living organism specific character. And in plant, there are chloroplast DNA. So because this diagram is hidden in this image, I want you to see this diagram here. So as you can see, the chloroplast DNA are prokaryotic cells, which means they don't have no nucleus like bacteria. They are small and circular shape. What are their function? Is also hidden there, so you can follow the images. So they charge a photosynthesis to get glucose connected to carbohydrate, and they also get in their plant's growth development. And you need to also see that some of the functions are still unfound. Because scientists understand this concept of chloroplast DNA, they have better understanding of some of the plant diseases and extra. So thank you for listening.